All right, my friends. I'm just kind of hanging out here waiting. Uh, it's been a while since we've done one of these. Apologize for that. I've been kind of in a weird headspace lately. Um, but we're going to get back to normal right here. I have no idea what I'm going to draw. And I have no idea who's going to show up. But we're going to do this thing. I've had a real fun time hanging out with my buddies on YouTube tonight. I don't know if anybody else noticed when YouTube went down there for a few minutes. That was kind of weird, huh? All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. When folks show up, I'll add them to the stream and we'll go from there. My glasses are way crooked. I was cleaning my truck earlier today and I broke my glasses. So hopefully these things will hold up because I can't see crap without them. All right. Let's see here. I'm just kind of listening for the ding, see if anybody shows up. We're going to go symmetrical because it has been a while. Hope everybody's doing good. I've been all right. Like I said, I've just kind of been in a weird place, but I'm okay. Everything's fine. Haven't done a live stream in a while, man. It's not that I haven't wanted to. I don't know. It's kind of like I don't want to force it to happen either. You know what I mean? Really been focusing on the music a lot lately. Kind of speaking of that, maybe I'll play a little bit of it. See if I can go to SoundCloud. Got a bunch of music out there on SoundCloud now. If you're a SoundCloud connoisseur, but there and find me. Let's see. Somebody's been playing my stuff. Let's see. Don't want it too loud, but maybe a little background noise. All right. What's up there, Jessica? Just kind of hanging out. Been a while since I've done a live stream, so Thought tonight would be a good night to do one. It has been a minute since I've done one of these. Everything sounding all right? Sing this little happy ass song here. Painting a demon, that's weird, huh? All right. Yeah, I could smell your grill from across the hill. It's making me hungry. The song here is Merlin, and for some reason, a lot of folks are digging this one. Yeah, I could hear them playing in the pool. Sounded like they were having a good time. right, we're getting ready to throw some paint. Hey, Pixel Master, let me throw that link down there for you, buddy. There you go, sir. There he is. Hold on a second now. Bam. What's going on?
Can you hear me all right?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Sorry, it's been a while, man. I've been kind of in a weird spot lately, so.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on. Like, I thought you were quitting YouTube or just done live streaming. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, just kind of in a weird spot. I'm good.
Cool.
How you been?
I've been all right. I've still been working.
Me too. I think maybe that's what some of my thing is. I've been working a lot.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Well, I only worked Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but they've been like some long days, man.
I see.
So I've kind of fallen into the music thing here, and it was just kind of my outlet. But like I said, I hope everything's going good with you, man. I felt bad about not coming on, but I didn't want to force it either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fine. I was just, I don't know. I wasn't sure if I did something or if you, like I said, was tired.
No, I'm the type of guy, if you did something, I would have said something to you.
Okay, that's what
You're
I thought.
fine, man. What are you working on?
Well, I wasn't ready because I wasn't expecting to actually go on, so I got to import my stuff and get it over to my program.
I've been seeing your stuff on DeviantArt, man. It's pretty cool stuff.
Thank you.
down just a little bit.
One weekend, I thought I had corona or something because I was really sick a couple weeks ago.
Holy crap. Did you get tested or anything?
No, I never got a fever or a cough. I was worried I was going to get those, but I don't know what it was, food poisoning or something. But within 16 hours, I kid you not, I threw up 30 times.
Dang. That's what's scary right now. It's like you don't know. You know, anything gets you sick. You start getting paranoid.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're all right, man.
Thanks. Yeah, me too.
Unfortunately for me, I'm in one of those jobs where I couldn't call in sick even if I wanted
I can't
to.
hear you.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
I don't know if it's freezing or if everything is muted.
It could be. Hold on a second. We turn that. How about now?
Jessica can hear me, but I can't hear anyone. It's interesting.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me? Hey, Koontz, what's up, brother?
Huh. I don't know what's going on. Sorry.
I can hear you, man.
Might be dead. Or headphones. It's nice.
Here, let me do it. Hey, route it this way.
I'm gonna test something and play a video on YouTube, see if I can hear anything, period. Nope.
Well, I can hear you, but man. Well, YouTube has been weird today, that's for sure. Koontz, how are you doing, brother? Hope everything's going good for you. It has been a while since I've done a live stream. I'm going to go back to playing my music. You guys let me know what you think about the music too. Like that is like my new outlet. I love making music. Starting to get a little bit better and better at it. It's kind of my new thing. The artwork stuff isn't going to stop. That's for sure. But I love making the music. Some of the stuff I make too. Awesome. Okay. We'll be here waiting on you, Kira. Some of the stuff I make too is also only on SoundCloud. I don't know if you have a SoundCloud account, but there's probably half a dozen songs on SoundCloud that I do not have on YouTube that I haven't used for videos yet. This is one of them. This one's called Night Sky. And again, guys, I apologize for not streaming as much as I used to. Just kind of been in a weird headspace lately. With work and all the other stuff that goes along with that. Now this song is the opposite. This one's called Sunshine. And I made this one specifically to kind of make myself get in a better mood. Thank you, man. Thank you. Coons, watched your latest video. I didn't see your big surprise there. Did everything work out all right with that thing? I don't want to spoil anything. I was kind of wondering when I saw that. Okay. I'll be looking for that. You're going to post it tomorrow, I hope? Hey, I got, I don't know if you can see this or not. I know you watched one of my current videos. I've been really getting into this stuff here lately. God dang, that's a long sword. But I've got my Work Smart sharpener coming in tomorrow. Or Work Sharp sharpener coming in tomorrow. And we're going to sharpen these things up. I'm fixing to start making a mess here. Start making some sword videos. This one right here. Oh man. I can't tell you how much I love this sword right here. This is my Honshu double-edged broadsword. And I cannot wait to sharpen this thing up. And probably cut myself really bad. I don't know if you can see this. You probably saw it in the video, but it's got this little tactical handle on it. Got a nice pummel. And that, my friends, is real 1060 high carbon steel right there. Yeah. Oh, I'm not wasting any Mountain Dew now. But I'll slice the old empty bottles up. This one, I'm sure you watched that stupid video where I unbox all the Bud K stuff. But this was the best in that whole box. This one is also a 1060 steel. And while it's not it's not a super expensive sword, this is a $100 and something blade. And for Bud K, that's a lot. It does have the I can't tell if the Haman on it is real or not. The Haman is this little design right here. It's where the heat treating is supposed to be different. But this is also 1060 steel. And I'm going to get this nice and razor sharp too. So give me just 1 second, guys. Alrighty, I am back. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff on my channel. Been kind of holding back on, but I'm not really going to anymore. I'll start doing all the stuff I like. This one right here, if you watch the video where I sliced the bottle in half, this is actually the machete that I sliced that in half with. And this is a $20 machete. So it's not like it's some expensive blade or anything. But I was super impressed with this thing by just how sharp it was out of the box and just how tough it was. Because I went and chopped a bunch of wood and everything else with this thing before I even cut that bottle. So it just kind of goes to show that just because something's not expensive, it's not useful and fun. But this one has definitely been my favorite. But I haven't got those swords sharpened up yet. When I get those swords sharpened up, we'll get to them. All right, got 5 folks out there. Hope everybody's enjoying the show so far. Got a little amount of music playing. We'll get back to doing a little bit of artwork here. You guys let me know too. Do you like the metal stuff or the kind of EDM stuff I do, or maybe both? I don't know. There's Mr. Kira back in action. Are you good now?
I think so. For some reason, my headphones just stopped being read on the computer.
Yeah, you know, every time I have to go live, I have to check this stupid microphone because for whatever reason, Windows likes to turn this down to 50% every time. I'm not using it.
Right.
Will you let me know when you're ready to go and we'll get you up here?
All right.
I'm just playing with a skull here, so nothing too spectacular for me, just my run-of-the-mill stuff. Trying to get back in action here.
It's like riding a bicycle.
Let me turn this music down a little bit. There we go. Actually, let me just turn the music off. Since I got somebody to talk to now, there we go. So things are kind of settling down in my part of the country. How about yours?
They're about to open everything up again, and judging by how Indiana people are, they're retarded, and it's going to make the numbers go up a lot.
Yeah, I fear that here too, but you just got to take care of yourself when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah. Hey, B Knuckle, how you been?
There's old B Knuckle. Hey. Been a while there, my girl. No, I literally haven't done anything except just kind of make little music videos and stuff for almost a month now, I guess.
Yeah, I've been listening to some of them. I like them.
Well, thank you. And like I said, anybody that wants to use that stuff, feel free to use it. If you need the MP3, just let me know. I'll send it to you. If you like it. It's an acquired taste. I completely understand. I've been kind of really getting into the Doom stuff lately. They put out this little pack that's kind of supposed to mimic Doom Eternal. And that's where some of that newer music of mine is coming from.
Nice. I heard they had an entire choir of metal singers, like in the background.
I can't remember the guy's name, the one that does did the soundtrack. I have to go look it up. But man, that stuff is awesome. That's like my favorite kind of music. I don't know if you remember way back in the day when Doom 2 came out, but Rob Zombie did the soundtrack for it.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah. So you can just get the soundtrack for that, and it was really good. Maybe it wasn't Doom 2. I can't remember. I don't remember. It was the one after Doom 2. It wasn't Doom 2. What was it? It was after Quake. It was the next Doom after Quake came out. If any of that makes sense to you.
I played those, but I don't remember. The first time I listened to Rob Zombie, it was actually on a PlayStation 2 demo disc from Pizza Hut.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was some random snowboarding game, and it was Dragula.
Oh yeah, it was like a SNX or something like that. I can't remember.
I guess, but it was like a random remix of the Dragula song.
What's up, Mr. Spoony? Mr. Michael, how you doing? Yeah, I think that was right when MP3s first started coming out. Because like Dragula and what was that Ministry song? Bad Blood. That was like some of the first MP3s you could go out and rip. All right, so what are you drawing there, Kira?
It's Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul?
Yeah.
I watched like the first 2 episodes of that. That's as far as I got into it.
Yeah, Kaneki was a real whiner in the first 3 or so episodes.
Kind of like Gohan.
Yeah, kind of like Gohan. Then he starts getting stronger after a while, after he fully embraces his ghoul, I guess you could say. Or accepts.
Is he like the main character? Is he the main character guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of remember the main character being a little bit of a whiny bag there.
Yep. I already did Toka from it also.
Oh, yeah.
I seen you in Pusa Studios earlier.
Oh, yeah. I hung out there for like 5 minutes or so. Like I said, I don't know. I've done a lot more lurking than talking lately.
That's all I do. I don't really talk on there. Most of the time while they're on, I'm editing videos.
Now, the Pusa folks are cool. Xenia and Andrew. I've been going up and down in subs for like the last 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. I've just kind of been letting it play itself out. So,
well, I dropped like 10 like a week ago.
So I'm not the only one then.
Yeah, then I gained 5 more.
Yeah.
You got to realize YouTube is going through and they're getting rid of all the people who don't actually watch your stuff.
Yeah.
Like all those people you got from Sprizzy.
Yeah.
YouTube's going to slowly go through and get rid of all those.
It's probably not a bad thing, just to tell you the truth.
No, it'll help your analytics out a lot.
You and me are just kind of about 1 year too late. I think if we'd both started pushing about a year earlier, we'd both be monetized right now.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for us, it's a little bit tougher for us than it was the previous round.
Yep. I should have started this back before I went to college, and I should have never went to college.
Well, I had it started. I just I had zero focus on it, and now it's I kind of regret it because I see a lot of guys that started way after I did that are monetized now. And I don't know. I guess I get kind of a weird feeling from some of those folks. Maybe that's kind of the weird headspace I've been in, but it's all good. I'll get it figured out. I'm not that worried about being monetized or anything because it's not like I'm going to be getting some $1,000 checks next week or anything. So,
right.
I just would rather take my time and build the audience that actually wants to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And then for me also, you know how erratic I am about everything. I have to actually figure out what it is I want to do. Sometimes I'm playing with swords. Sometimes I'm painting. Sometimes I'm making music. I don't exactly know how to label all that stuff in the one channel.
Could always have multiple channels.
Well, I've got 3 channels, but I only use this one. And I guess that's just because I'm too chicken to start over with another channel. But maybe I should.
Like originally, this channel was going to be gaming and art, and I already had like 10 gaming videos up, and I heard you got to stick to one niche, and I was like, all right. So I deleted all 10 of my videos, and I just kept doing art. And then here recently, I started up my gaming one. So,
B Knuckle, what are you doing losing all that weight? You come over and eat.
I need to lose that much.
I need to lose about 30 pounds. I've put on some quarantine pounds, that's for sure.
Right. Pretty soon I'm looking to add a kind of a slide up door to my carport in the backyard.
Yeah.
Then I might throw like a bench press in there and get some weights. Start trying to work out again.
Right now, it's hard to find any weights, man. Everybody's like buying them all up.
No, really?
I mean, I've got a bunch. Luckily, I had before. I'm not using them or anything, but I've just noticed going around the town that you can't find them.
That sucks.
You know how it is. Every time you think you want to start getting into something, everybody's already bought everything up.
Yep.
It's the way it is for everybody.
Really want to do toilet paper forks.
Well, you're out of luck, man. Well, I don't know. Toilet paper's coming back.
Is it?
There's plenty on the shelves around here.
I still haven't seen sanitizer.
Oh yeah, we got sanitizer and toilet paper and everything here.
Lucky.
Fill some milk jugs with sand and tape them to a broom handle. There you go. Make some prison weights, Spoonie.
Right, that'll work. Or just do like Unbreakable and add paint buckets on it.
I was watching some prison documentary where the guys fill up Walmart sacks full of water, and that's what they used to do the curls with and stuff like that.
Wow. Never works, I guess.
These guys are pretty ingenuitive. They will find a way.
Wasn't it an episode of Family Guy where Peter grabs a couple kids and starts using them as dumbbells or something weird?
Oh, I'm sure there was. I think Family Guy's like done it all.
No, it was American Dad, I think. American Dad.
I do like American Dad. I haven't watched either one of those in a while. I don't know.
Me neither. Not since they got them off Netflix.
Well, they like the last I don't know, 4 or 5 seasons I've watched, it just felt weird. Like it felt different. I don't know.
Really?
You know, like the sound quality really went through the roof for some reason, but then the whole show just felt weird to me. So it didn't feel the same to me.
Maybe they got a different artist or something?
I don't know if it's a different artist or if it was just kind of like it. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe the edge was gone because it felt too polished to me.
Oh.
Like the sound, I don't know, whatever it was with the sound, because the sound got really clean and crisp. It kind of triggered me for some reason. I don't know. It's weird things like that. Made me feel weird about the show. And it was one of my favorite shows.
I haven't seen any of the. Oh crap! I haven't seen any of the new episodes, so I couldn't tell you.
Tell you did it in Folsom, Spoonie. Is that right? Waiting on the train.
That word is forbidden. Oh yeah, South Park, the paper animation. That was definitely where the key was. I haven't seen it much in a while. If they went 3D with South Park, I wouldn't even watch it.
I don't know how they are doing their animation now. I think it is computer generated, but it's based on their old paper models. But I know they can put an episode out in like 3 days now. From writing it to actually airing it, it's like 3 days.
Well, that's just because while they're writing, they just pretty much say, okay, who can we piss off today?
Yeah, I think they just kind of scour the news looking for things so they can stay current.
Yeah.
I haven't watched South Park in years, man. And it's really good, don't get me wrong. I just haven't watched it. I think sometimes they're trying to actually project a message, but maybe their approach is a little bit off sometimes.
Right. think I need to update my drivers for this drawing pad again. It's been a while since I did. All I've been using my drawing pad for ever since we stopped live streaming was when I do thumbnails.
Oh man, I've been loving mine. I haven't had to update anything on it. It's been pretty impressive. It's best $300 I ever spent.
Yeah. Same here. I love my drawing pad. It's just when I'm on my computer so much, like while I'm recording games, and the time I do the time lapse drawing videos is when I'm like on my iPad watching Netflix and stuff. So I just use my iPad. But I do a lot of thumbnails, so it's still definitely being used.
Yeah, I've gotten really good at making thumbnails for some reason. Used to seem so hard, but now it's like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Hi, CM does everything. How are you?
CM does everything. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We like to hang out and do a little drawing, a little animation. It's been a while since we've been on. It's probably been, what, a month, Kira? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember.
It's been a while. We all do different styles of art. I do a little bit more spooky, symmetrical, painty kind of stuff. And Kira is our anime guy. He kills it with the anime characters. So you ever hung out on Punchy Paints? I think I asked you that once before.
I still have yet to catch them online.
They were on last night. She was giving away some paintings, but I was way too tired to stay up. But one of these nights when she's on, you need to pop on there. She's a really, really good artist.
That's cool. I'll be right back.
Yep. I hear the train coming.
Yep, always. My cat was just messing with the door again.
Oh. I don't know if I've been on. Have I been on live since my dog died? Caboose. I don't know if I have. That's probably kind of part of my headspace thing.
I do remember seeing that with the music on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was rough.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's all right, man. I'm good now. But that's probably some of my thing. Because that really bothered me for some reason. That was really rough to bury that old dog.
I've had 2 dogs in my life. Both was when I was a kid. One was a weird, like, small mix. It was like a golden retriever mixed with a small dog. If that makes sense. Well, yeah. Its name was Leo, and I think I was like 9 or something, and coyotes got a hold of it and tore him pretty much to shreds, and he was like on in my lap bleeding everywhere. to the vet. So, needless to say, he did not make it.
Yeah, that stuff sucks.
And then my other one was a chocolate lab named Ginger. My brother named that one. And after my parents got divorced, my dad gave that dog to the neighbor, and it died a month later.
Oh man.
Ever since then, I really haven't had any dogs.
Chocolate labs are kind of weird dogs. The last one I had, his name was Chip, because he was a chocolate chip.
Yeah.
But so this place that we owned, the people that owned it before us had a sheep, and the sheep thought it was a dog. And after they moved off and we bought the place, the sheep kept coming back to our property, and it would hang out with our dogs, and it would hang out with Chip and chase cars with Chip. And, unfortunately for Chip, he was really good at catching cars. So he caught one car and he ended up losing a leg, his front leg.
Oh, crap.
So he was a three-legged dog for a while. And then he caught his final car. But it was all because he was trying to run with this stupid sheep. And I spent years trying to run that sheep off. But, man, that thing just thought that it was a dog. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know. But so anyway, really yeah, old Chip was he was a weird dog for sure. But he was a lovable old dude. But he caught one too many cars.
I'm not really sure what happened to Ginger. All I know is a month after she was given away, she was buried. So,
how old were you?
That one, I was probably maybe 10 or 11. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, that's about the age I was when my parents started having problems. I get you, man. It's a rough time. It's funny the stuff you remember too.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say funny, but it's weird the stuff that you remember. How about that? I was a little kid, about 11 years old here in Arkansas. And the next thing I knew, I was in the middle of California, almost overnight kind of thing. But it's not all bad. I don't think I'd be the person I am today without all that.
True. That's how I try and look at things.
Well, which Star Trek was it? Like 4 or 5? I can't remember. Where the guy who was like could take away all your pain and all that stuff, and he was going to take Captain Kirk's pain away, and Kirk wouldn't let him do it because he's like, no, that pain is what made me who I am. So,
I don't know. I was never really a Trekkie or a Star Wars person. I mean, I liked a little of both, but I didn't hugely get into either one, if that makes sense.
I really dug Captain Kirk. I don't know, because he was a human Starfleet captain, I guess.
Captain Kirk was Xavier, wasn't he?
No, that was Picard.
Oh, that was Picard. Okay.
Yeah, Picard was cool too, but he was a little bit more I don't know, like too perfect. Like Kirk, you were always worried that he would go out and screw some alien girl or something and get the whole crew in trouble. Picard, you never worried about stuff like that, you know. He was so straight laced, he wasn't going to do anything bad. I think characters like that have to have some flaws to them to be interesting, and Kirk definitely had his flaws, so I think that's what made him interesting.
Makes sense. Can't be too boring.
It's kind of like Superman, right? Like why he's not my favorite superhero, because it's like even for him to have a flaw, they have to like just make stuff up. He's too perfect. He's too invincible. You're not ever really worried about him. And then you get to Batman, and Batman has all kinds of flaws. And you're always worried about him getting killed because he doesn't even have any actual superpowers or anything.
Right.
So I think that's kind of the appeal of Batman, is he's, you're worried about him. You generally, you care. As for Superman, you're like, oh, he'll be all right.
Batman is technically a little more realistic.
Yeah. Well, it's not even realistic. It's just he's a flawed character that has a lot more at stake, I think, than Superman does.
Right.
I watched a cool animation the other day. It was what's the guy from One Punch Man? Saitama? How do you say his name? Saitama versus the Hulk. Have you seen that?
No, but I assume Saitama wins.
No, it's kind of a weird, I wouldn't say a flash animation, but something along that lines. But it's really like you start to watch it and you think, oh man, this looks horrible, but it just gets more and more epic as it goes. And
that's cool.
No, it's not. It doesn't end just the way you think it would with One Punch Man. It's a really good one. So if you go out there and check it out on YouTube, and it's really worth watching. It's fun.
Cool. I've just seen some that like One Punch Man fans or whatever. They always say One Punch Man is the best. He can beat anyone. He can beat Goku and stuff like that. And I don't know. I'm just annoyed with it. Annoyed with all the argument of who could beat One Punch Man and who can't.
You know what Stan Lee always said about that? Like when he would put Thor up against the Silver Surfer or something like that, he would always leave it open-ended because that sells more comic books.
Yeah,
so that's true. That's what you should do. And because people discuss it forever. If you just have a clear-cut winner, then nobody talks about it, or somebody's mad. But it was really well done. The same guy did he did an animation of Kong versus Godzilla, and then he did one of Guile versus the Winter Soldier, and they're all really good. It's like I said, it kind of, when you see the thumbnail, you're thinking, oh man, that looks like cheap flash animation, but it's actually really good, really well done.
I used to animate pixel art flash animation when I was in high school.
Yeah, Sketchbook here has a thing called Flipbooks in it, and I've done a couple of things, but I haven't really messed with it much. That's right. A good main character should always have flaws.
Gohan's flaw is he's weak.
So what would you say Goku's character flaw is? If you're going to give Goku a character flaw.
His brain. Kind of.
I think his flaw is that he is so obsessed with training that he completely neglects his family, even worse than Vegeta does.
That's true. Yeah.
Vegeta may be a hard ass, but he doesn't neglect his family to the point that Goku does.
Also, maybe overconfidence. Or
Yeah, but I mean, the dude can rip universes in half and stuff now. So, I mean,
true.
I don't know how much farther they can take him.
That's another reason why the whole argument over Saitama and Goku is so stupid to me.
Yeah.
They're in different storylines, different universes. Saitama can't even match to what Goku has become in his storyline, you know? But still, people are like, oh, he'll kill him in one punch. He trains like crazy, 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100-mile run every day.
From what I understand, like Saitama is a parody of Goku and Superman and everybody else. Like he's just completely bored with being invincible.
Like in the spaceship on the way to Namek to fight Frieza and them, he was doing 20,000 push-ups, 100 times gravity.
Yep.
Yet Saitama can beat him. I mean, it makes no sense.
I would rather see Saitama fight Vegeta than Goku.
Saitama fighting one of them while in the Saiyan saga might actually be a good fight. But once they get Super Saiyan, Saitama has no chance.
No, Vegeta's my guy. He's always been my guy. But my favorite fight of all time in Dragon Ball Z was Android 17 versus when Piccolo become the Super Namek. For whatever reason, that's been my favorite fight of all time. And it didn't even end. It kind of ended in a stalemate, but that was like freaking awesome. I love that fight.
Well, Piccolo got some really good moves from that, like his light grenade and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, when he absorbed Nails and kind of got all the Namek's power, man, it was awesome. And then, like, Android 17 was like his perfect match. And I mean, it was awesome. It was a good fight.
Yeah.
I always liked Tien too. It's kind of a shame he was just a human with 3 eyes because he couldn't go any further. But
yeah,
the end of the Cell Saga when they were all kind of helping Gohan out there, though, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, Tri-beam over and over to stop Cell.
Yeah. Then Vegeta pops up above him.
Vegeta's flaw is his arrogance, which is what also makes him awesome at the same time.
Well, it's just his anger. Yeah. He is definitely the Sith to Goku's Jedi.
Yeah.
I did dig the new stuff, like the first movie that came out with oh my gosh, what's the god's name that looks like a cat?
Beerus.
When the first movie that came out with Beerus in it, when Vegeta was kind of trying to make things good with Bulma. I thought that was, I don't know, it was hilarious. Like, why would Vegeta care? But he's up there like dancing and stuff to try to make everything good.
Oh, yeah, because if Beerus gets upset, he's going to destroy the whole planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was really funny.
It just kind of shows you, you know, like what Vegeta's willing to do for his family. As we're, like I said, that's kind of Goku's flaw. Like he's not on that same level of family man like Vegeta is, of all people.
Yet he keeps saving the universe for them. Just he doesn't see them.
Yeah. Well, I think he's saving the universe as a side effect. He just wants to challenge himself and win the fights.
That's true also. I mean,
so almost to me, like Vegeta, to me, is a better guy than Goku is. He's a better person than Goku is. Weird enough as that sounds. But if you really think about it, think about the stuff that Vegeta has put himself through. I mean, we all know he's tried to catch up to Goku. And he's done all kinds of awful crap and killed a lot of people.
yeah, Majin Buu saga when he blew up all the stadium and killed thousands.
Yeah, that was awesome. I loved it when Vegeta just lost his shit and become Majin Buu or Majin Vegeta. Sorry.
Yeah, and then an episode later, he sacrifices himself for his family. Talk about bipolar. I mean,
oh yeah, he's awesome, man. Oh yeah,
that's what I think Vegeta is. I think he's bipolar.
Yeah. Vegeta reminds me more of me than any other Dragon Ball Z character. Like I love Vegeta, man. He's one of my favorite characters in all of entertainment ever.
I think I'm done with this tonight. I got it all inked.
Cool, man. Ooh, we've been on for an hour and 17 minutes already. Dang.
Yeah, what do you think?
That's looking awesome. Now the Tokyo Ghoul, the little I don't know, was it a face mask or is it what do they have on their face there?
It is a mask, and it's so they can go out in public and not be like identified or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if they're fighting or assassinating someone, they wear the mask to hide who they are. Because all these ghouls are living in public like normal people, going to school and owning cafes and stuff.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to start doing some anime characters too. Throw some stuff out there. I did some Pokemon just for kind of shits and giggles, so people. I let people vote on it on DeviantArt, so that's how I did a few of them. But I need to do some anime characters, kind of push myself a little bit. But all right, my little skull guy here, which is just kind of a run-of-the-mill ghoul for me. I definitely have not finished this, which is weird for me. But I'll keep plugging away at this guy tomorrow. Oop, there you are. All right, Kira, this was a good little return back. It's good to see you, man. Didn't want you to worry about things either. It's just me kind of being in a weird spot, so
That's
no
fine.
worries.
I get
No worries
all the
man.
time.
Yeah, like I said, if anything was wrong, I would tell you, dude. So don't worry about it. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I may find a live stream to jump in later on. I don't know. But,
I'll probably go to bed.
All right, man. Well, it's good seeing you. Everybody take care. Until the next video, OG sign out.
Later.